Want Dad, start.
One day the devil met the Lord among celestial kin. God looked him quickly up and down and asked him where he'd been. The devil said, "I've been around about this little earth, inspecting men from the common crowd to those of noblest birth. Did you behold," Jehovah asked, "while roaming round the globe, that upright fellow down in Uz, that perfect fellow, Job?" "I saw him, yes," the devil said. "He serves you well, no doubt, but why, I ask you, shouldn't he? You have him hedged about. But let me have him for a while and watch him lose his grace. I'll make him tear your altar down and curse you to the face." "Well, go take him then," the Lord replied. "But when you've done your best, this man of mine will have his faith, for Job can stand the test." Of course you know what Satan did. You've heard it off before. He hit Job like a hurricane and left him sad and poor. But ripping up his mantle, Job gave these lasting words: "The Lord who gives may take away. Oh, blessed be the Lord." So Satan came to God again and said, "God, where have you been?" "All round about the globe or among the crowds of men." "And did you behold," Jehovah asked, "while roaming round the globe, that upright fellow down in Uz, that perfect fellow Job?" "I saw him, yes," the devil said. "I found his faith was bold, but you let me touch his form with pain, and he will quit you cold." "Well, go take him then," the Lord replied. "But when you've done your best, this man of mine will have his faith, for Job can stand the test." So Satan left the holy place and came to Job again, and with his coming brought along a lot of boils and pain. And the patriarch was sore distressed. But though his faith was grim, he said, "Though God should lay me dead, I'll still believe in him." But Job's own wife spoke up and said, "Why, man, curse God and die." But Job stopped his groaning long enough to look her in the eye. "You're talking like a fool," he said. "My heart within is stirred. The Lord who gives may take away. Oh, blessed be the Lord." But then Eliphaz and Bildad came, and Zophar came along. They watched Job for a while and said, "There must be something wrong. You've something hidden in your life. No one can have a doubt. So God has sent you woe and pain, so you'll confess it out." Then shouted Job, "When you're all dead, then wisdom too will die. But your physicians have no worth for one so sick as I. And miserable old comforters for man beneath the rod. Although I fail to pass your test, I'll take my chance with God." Of course you know how Job came out. God saw he had enough of poverty, pain, and he gave him back his stuff. And he prospered more than he had done before he took his drop, and proved that men and women who trust in God come out at last on top. So, child of God, lift up your head. Be brave in spite of pain. for this fiend of hell may make you groan. But God Almighty reigns, and His eye is running to and fro about this little globe, and you can shout when He brings you out like He did old Brother Joe.